Hello everybody, it's Mimberly and welcome back to the channel. Now we've had a little bit of a move around in the office because we had an issue where my PC was constantly overheating, especially during high graphic games like Baldur's Gate 3 and Honkai Star Rail, especially during big boss attacks. So we've had to move around the office, which is why my webcam has changed position. So I'm not sure if the webcam is going to stay like this, so I will be looking to you guys to give me feedback on that. And I've also had to move my microphone, so I'm actually speaking more directly to it now. So hopefully the audio comes through a bit better, because I usually have to edit it quite a bit to make it sound decent. But yeah, we are going to be playing through Starfall Sanctuary today. That's the reason this video has been so delayed, was because of the whole computer move around. And with the heat wave still kicking in the UK's ass, my hair is tied up today. It's not my most attractive look, but you know what? Most of you are women anyway. I don't think you're looking. In the heart of an industrial park that's been long abandoned, sunlight dances across the surface of a crystal blue lake. Shimmering ripples spread out on the water. I walk along the lake shore while keeping an eye on the real-time energy readings from my watch. The energy levels in this spatial anomaly are stable. It should be safe for the most part.
How's everything on your end?
Hey Xavier. It looks normal so far. If this wasn't an industrial park, I'd almost mistake it for a nice day trip spot.
Things are going well here. This place looks like a classroom.
Classroom? The association has investigated partial anomalies with all sorts of environments and structures before, but this is the first time I heard of one becoming a classroom. Who knows when we'll have time to go on an actual day trip.
There's a spot nearby that few people know about. Once the deep space tunnel fluctuations have subsided, let's visit it.
Sure.
Oh, right. I found something. It's...
Again? Is it because of the protofield interference? We've been so busy lately that we haven't seen each other for a few days. Now we can't even finish a phone call. My emotions waver in sync with the signal strength of my phone. I hope these fluctuations disappear soon. Oh, it must be hard work being a hunter. I finally finished writing my investigation report. I wonder if Xavier is back.
You have received a new mission. A spatial anomaly has been detected. Coordinates are already synchronized.
Ugh.
Set out immediately.
I don't get a break, do I? Sorry, need to fix my fan. I need to move it because I am dying over here. Alpha Team's large office is empty. Everyone has been dispatched to investigate different spatial anomalies. With renewed determination, I accept the mission and head to Mimberly Bridge. I'm going to assume I pronounced that incorrectly.
This might be the highest threat level we've encountered.
Oh, Captain Jenna.
What about the data we've collected so far?
Well, there he is. Xavier. In the hallway, Captain Jenna gives me a nod before quickly stepping into the elevator. Behind her is Xavier. His calm gaze brightens for a moment when we make eye contact. Hi. Yeah, after that brief exchange, we have no choice but to pass by each other. During these busy days, the 270 megahertz have been by my side. However, it's starting to show signs of wear. I haven't found the time to do maintenance. You've worked hard too, 7L. I'll give you a proper maintenance check once these fluctuations are gone.
Only the motorcycle gets a maintenance check?
A flash of white light suddenly fills my vision. Then the man I brush shoulders with materializes from it.
People are like cars. After running around non-stop, they need a maintenance check.
Xavier, since when do you start flashing in and out of the association?
When I need to save time.
Xavier waves his hand in front of me.
Why do you look like you're in a daze?
Because I am. I lower my gaze and playfully reach out for a high five. We haven't seen each other for several days. Do you miss being on a mission together, partner? As I start to pull my hand back, he gently catches my fingers.
Long time no see, partner.
It hasn't been that long, right? I try to act nonchalant, but my fingers unconsciously curl around the back of his hand.
Maybe time plays tricks on you when you're alone.
Oh my god, this heat. And I've just messed up my phone. And I've got something in my eye. Ah! Okay, right. Back to it. Now, I don't know what was going on with my eyes there. I just get this random thing where sometimes I get something in my eye and it just don't want to come out. So, yeah. 20 minutes later, we're back. Time is unfair. Why does it only know how to last forever? Can't it be brief for once? Someone should teach it to be more flexible. I play along, and then he gently pulls me closer with a firm grip. Huh?
Since time hasn't learned how to shorten itself yet, we'll have to do it ourselves.
I can feel the warmth of his chest. It seeps through his clothes and envelops my palm.
You've been working hard these past few days. Are you tired?
Yeah. I shake my head and rest it against his chest. I just need to recharge for a bit.
You're free to recharge for as long as you need.
Warning. Abnormal energy readings detected at mission location. Energy levels rising. Proceed immediately to neutralize the source.
I push down my feelings, pull away, and smile at him. That helped. Now I'm fully charged and ready to tackle several spatial anomalies in a row.
Really? Does that mean you'll be completely drained again when you return to your power bank?
An emotion subtly flickers across Xavier's face. I smile and raise my hand. I want to pat his fluffy hair. I promise I'll be more energy efficient from now on. His fluffy head leans into my palm. At the same time, he places a small circular device in the other hand.
This is what I was trying to tell you about before the call ended this morning.
Is it from the classroom? I press the switch light protrusion that's located in the middle of the device. A holographic representation of an unknown galaxy appears in midair.
This model was used to teach students.
I feel a pang in my chest because of how naturally he shows his familiarity with this gadget. What goes through his mind when he encounters these things? I can't help but feel uneasy about how alien and distant his world seems.
I was planning to give this to you when I got home. But given our current circumstances, who knows when we'll run into each other.
Oh. At least we met up here, even if it was just for a moment.
I hope we won't have to wait too long for our next moment together.
That's cute. Honestly, like, as the game goes on, these characters are growing more on me, even if I wasn't the biggest fan of them at the initial beginning. After eliminating the energy source from another spatial anomaly, I return to the Association's building. My watch reveals that it's already past midnight. Just as I'm about to leave the office, hunger overwhelms me. It refuses to give me the time. I have to go downstairs for food. I open the department's food cabinet and find 2 lonely cups of instant noodles keeping each other company. Atta girl. While waiting for the noodles to cook, I recall the time when all those cups of instant noodles were piled up in front of Xavier at the convenience store. Good thing Xavier isn't here.
So you'll be happy if I'm not around?
I turn to see Xavier walking towards me. One of the office blankets is draped around his shoulders. His gaze still carries a heavy sleepiness. When did you...
I finished my mission a little earlier than you did.
I thought you went home, so I was glad you wouldn't have to go hungry.
If I stay here, our next moment might arrive sooner.
Oh god. That's the other thing with the heat, guys. It sucks the energy out of me, which is one of the reasons it takes so much... It takes a lot of energy to record. And... hopefully it's going to start cooling down next week so I can start picking up on it again, because I've got a few videos that are overdue and I know you lot are waiting for them, including Cyberspace Malls. Christ. My heart feels like it's in a hot air balloon that's floating high in the air. Have you eaten? He shakes his head.
When I checked the cabinet, there were only 2 cups of instant noodles left. I figured you probably wouldn't have time to eat today.
Did he leave them for me? I place an unopened cup of instant noodles in his hands. 1 cup each. Will it give you enough energy though? I wouldn't be surprised if it barely counts as a snack.
We can save the rest of our meal for when we meet again.
Aww. It must be difficult being like in a relationship with another hunter because you're just always like doing commissions and stuff, right? Moonlight cascades onto the balcony. Meanwhile, neon lights sparkle as far as the eye can see. As we eat instant noodles, it's like we finally have a moment of peace that only belongs to this hectic work schedule. I thought I'd gotten used to being a hunter, but I guess I still need to catch my breath sometimes.
Do you still enjoy being a hunter?
Of course. I just realized that even when you love your job, you need some time away from it every now and then. Xavier gazes at me thoughtfully. The moonlight cascades a soft glow across his hair and features.
If you could leave everything behind, where would you go?
I ponder for a moment before taking out the circular device he gave me. That's actually a good question. As long as I would be with Cade, then I'd be alright. I press the button and an unfamiliar galaxy materializes in the night sky. It almost looks real. I don't know if there's a place of no wanderers, since that would mean deep space hunters aren't needed. Xavier's gaze passes through the hologram to rest on my face.
What if there is?
I'd like to rest there for a little while. A moment would be enough. I turn to look at Xavier. The hologram's light shimmers across his serene expression. What about you, Xavier? Do you ever feel like leaving everything behind when you're exhausted?
I never thought about it before I met you.
Not even once?
No, not even once.
Then what about after you met me?
I feel even less inclined to leave everything behind now.
Why is he such a sweetheart? After running around all day, exhaustion washes over me. I fight to keep my eyes open. I don't want to waste our precious time together.
Rest if you're tired.
I take Xavier's hand. I can't help but close my eyes as I mumble. Xavier, if I leave everything behind for a bit, will you join me? Let me pretend this is a dream.
You have received a new mission. A spatial anomaly has been detected.
Really?
Coordinates are already synchronized. Please set out immediately.
Sorry. It came from my watch.
I got one too. No rest for the hunters. How long will we have to keep doing this? Always being apart? We're rarely together. Getting back on my motorcycle, I make an effort to sound more upbeat. Well, let's look on the bright side. Even if we can't go to a place of our wanderers, the deep space tunnel fluctuations will disappear eventually. There are so many things I want to do. I have to check out that new restaurant, watch recently released movies, see those new attractions at the amusement park. I don't like that. Xavier places the helmet on my head and carefully fastens the strap.
If it's just a short amount of time, then it shouldn't be that hard.
Confused, I look up at him, but he pulls down my visor.
Stay safe.
I feel bad. More spatial anomalies are harmless. However, we occasionally encounter ones with hidden dangers. I didn't expect a powerful wanderer to be hiding here. It's a good thing I wasn't late. After the battle, I slump against my motorcycle. I'm so exhausted that I want to lie down on the spot. I don't even have the strength to start the engine.
Your partner Xavier needs backup. Will you accept the request?
Uh-oh. The system only shows coordinates Xavier sent. There are no details about the situation. Did he run into something serious? I force myself to focus and head towards the coordinates. Oh god. The coordinates lead to a tunnel located in the city's outskirts. I can see Xavier in the distance. He's leaning against the entrance with his arms crossed.
You got here quickly. Did everything go well on your end?
I eliminated the metaflux source. What about you? Did you find yourself in a pickle?
Yeah, and I need my partner's help to deal with it.
He reaches for my hand and leads me into the tunnel. I have a gut suspicion this is not going to be serious. Xavier summons an orb of light to illuminate the pitch black tunnel. He holds my hand as he walks slightly ahead of me. Do you remember when we walked through a tunnel like this in a no-hunt zone? At the time, I never would have thought we'd go from ordinary partners to... Xavier turns his head. The floating orb of light illuminates the colour of his eyes.
You never expected this at all?
You already knew since back then?
People usually need to have a wish before they think about how to make it happen.
I take a moment to process the meaning behind his words, but then the light suddenly brightens. Aww. We've reached the end of the tunnel, and the sight before me makes my eyes widen. An endless expanse of green stretches as far as the eye can see. Near the horizon, a massive planet looms in the night sky. Shooting stars soar across the sky, and brilliant nebulae expand in the distance. The universe slowly unfolds before my eyes. Stunned, I look at Xavier. Countless stars seem to be falling into his eyes. Xavier, you didn't call me here because you ran into a serious problem.
It would be a serious problem if I couldn't appreciate this kind of scenery with you. This is the last known spatial anomaly, and I wanted my last mission to be with you.
He takes my hand as we step into the lush field. Radiant lights reminiscent of fireflies float above a sea of flowers as they move towards us. This is the most beautiful spatial anomaly I've visited. I gently pinch Xavier's cheek.
Oh.
This isn't a dream? He gently pinches my cheek in response.
Is this really the best way to check if you're dreaming?
Ouch, that hurts. Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't a dream. These two are adorable. But the energy readings here are very weak. Finding the anomaly source will take some time.
This place is huge. If we walk for too long, we'll need to use the planets as our compass.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see Xavier point to the massive planet in the sky. His expression becomes more distant, detached. Xavier, you volunteered to investigate this space. Am I right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to destroy the spatial anomaly, yet Xavier stands beneath these stars in a sea of flowers. It's as if he used to belong to this place.
Do you like it here?
He only asked about here, but it feels like he's asking about something else beyond our reach. Another starry sea. Yes. The energy source can wait. I want to stay here with you for a bit. As if on cue, a shooting star streaks across the sky. This isn't the first time we've watched shooting stars together, huh? Xavier freezes. The light in his eyes briefly dims before he lowers his gaze. Did you already forget? On your birthday, we watched a meteor shower at the plaza with the fountain.
How could I forget?
He looks at me, and warmth returns to his expression.
You want to see where the shooting stars land?
Can we even catch up to them? Before I can hear his answer, he takes my hand.
Didn't you already catch a star?
This is too cute. As we move closer, shooting stars fly across the sky one after another. Their descent lands them to the other side of the planet. Our footsteps shift the luminescence in the grass. The sparkling light ripples out with every step that we take. Yet in the boundless universe, even the grandest of miracles couldn't compare to this. Us holding hands as we walk side by side. Following the trail of shooting stars, we arrive at a gentle slope. Suddenly, our watches go off. The energy source must be hidden in the grass.
I found it.
Xavier parts the knee-high grass. A hint of surprise appears on his face, and I follow his gaze. A small, bluish-purple flower sits in the grass. A remarkable energy radiates from it. It's just a flower. I crouch down and reach out, but I pause when my hand is centimeters away from those petals.
It's wavy leaf sea lavender.
Is that what the flower's called? Is it? I'm assuming they mean like the one that you see in Xavier's animation, right? He crouches down beside me, and we stare at the flower in silent wonder. Once we remove its energy, our mission will be over.
These flowers are vessels for energy, and once it dissipates, they'll have served their purpose.
But this is the last spatial anomaly. Xavier reaches across the flower and takes my hand.
Let's leave something here then.
At that moment, luminescent lights manifest. Like fireflies, they begin to drift toward us. He slightly moves his finger, and the lights dance through the air like a flock of birds following the direction he ushers them forward.
What's going through your mind right now?
I look at the little flower, and its image begins to appear in my mind. Before my eyes, the luminescent lights suddenly coalesce to form the shape of a flower. They shine brilliantly in the air. I stand up and reach out to touch it. It disperses instantly and transforms back into the scattered lights. Xavier raises his hand. He gathers the specks in his palm before placing them on my shoulder. Ah, here we go. It's time to be adorable again, isn't it? Oh, he does look good in that suit. He really does. Can I just mention as well that I really have noticed something with Xavier being like the outfits for him are always like light themed, and then the R1 outfit is the darker theme, but yet for all the other love interests it's the opposite way round, which I really like that touch with obviously his evol being light based. It makes sense for him, and honestly he looks good in pretty much any of the outfits. The same with the other love interests, but Xavier hits a bit different with his outfits because when you do see him in something dark it's a bit sort of thing. The lights fall and fade. Somehow they magically transform Xavier's hunter uniform and my own into white formal wear. A gentle breeze lifts my flowing skirt in sync with my fluttering heart.
Can I borrow your evol again?
Yeah. Like, I don't say much with Xavier, but it does still get me. I take his hand and... Fuck. Okay, I'm back. My phone overheated, and as you guys can tell, I actually had to leave it for a couple of hours. I'm still figuring out the lighting in this setup, because basically my PC is now here to help it get more airflow, because it's been overheating. That's one of the reasons the videos have been so delayed these last couple of weeks. It's just because the computer just kept switching itself off. And, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the lighting here, because the room is just so small that I'm literally relying on one studio light for everything on me. In fact, would it be better if I put the main light on? Okay, that just makes me look a million times worse. That's going straight back off. Okay, I think this is the best I'm going to get it with this current setup. There is obviously this shadow that's coming in from this side. Normally there is a little bit of sunlight coming in from the window, but because I'm recording so late at night, I'm not getting the light from the window, which I think might be messing up the lighting. So maybe I need, like, something small to go on this side. We'll figure something out, guys. Don't worry. So sorry if I seem a bit dark in this one. I promise I'm trying. It's always hard when you move around your setup because you fuck up everything. I take his hand and we resonate. Hopefully my phone doesn't overheat and I can actually finish this, because I had this problem during the flower banner as well. Our resonance makes the luminescent lights gather before us. They create a massive crescent moon that's hovering above the green field. It's a moonboat!
Don't stars like to rest on the moon?
That's cute. He lets out a soft laugh and the moonlight makes his eyes shine even brighter.
Is it time to set sail with your star, Captain?
He takes my hand and together we sit on the crescent moon. Here we go. It better be cutesy. My feet leave the ground as the celestial body gradually fills my vision. Below me, the field shrinks until it's no bigger than a green envelope. The moon gracefully sails through the night sky. Nestled on its surface were its passengers. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna put this on auto. I did wonder how the hell they got on a massive moon in the trailer, so... Didn't realize our resonance was gonna make one, though. Where do you think this river of stars will take us? Oh.
Maybe it'll carry us all the way to the very edges of deep space.
Aw. Xavier, resonate with me? This is so pretty! The sphere will stay here. It'll be a memento of the moon's boat's 2 passengers.
Then, may I leave behind my own memento for this journey?
And what would that be? How do you want to commemorate it? Oh, you softy.
I want the moon and the river of stars to witness this moment with us.
Oh. Not the slow kisses get me. Well, saying that, and the kisses with any of the boys in this game gets me, but especially the slow ones.
It was a pleasant voyage, my lady. Watch your step, please.
Okay, can we talk about this for a moment? Look at how handsome he looks in this. And this is as somebody who is way more of a Silas and Zane / Caleb girly. I'm saying here, he looks fucking attractive, and I love it. I'm trying to lower my swearing, and unfortunately I'm British. It's not easy to do. Let me be by your... that is too quick. Let me be by your side for every journey you'll embark on in the future.
No matter where our journey takes us, I'll always be by your side.
Aww. He's carrying us like a princess. They're disappearing.
Yes. These flowers are returning to where they came from.
Aww.
It's okay. I'll never leave you.
I like how they put the detail of like the clip on the back of the earring as well, because a lot of companies would have just ignored that. Just the attention to detail is really, really good. And the details on the dress, chef's kiss.
In this vast universe, someone has left a mark on me. It can never be removed. So, is it possible for you to stay with me until the end of time? the stars be our witness. Our vow shall endure like the universe itself.
Oh, for God's sake, men, don't cry already. Jesus. Ugh! After we neutralized the Wayleaf Sea Lavender's energy, the last spatial anomaly quickly vanished as well. Now that the deep space tunnel's fluctuations subsided, all hunters involved in dealing with the spatial anomalies were granted special leave. Oh, that means they get some time together? I've been so busy these past few days that I neglected my plant friends on the balcony. I checked on them this morning and they're wilting. Can we still save them? I'll help. Also, that bloody picture of Mephisto. She never fails. They might as well live together. They're that close enough. Oh my god, my hair looks horrible. Ugh. I head upstairs to help Xavier perform emergency treatment on his plants and flowers. The gentle morning sunlight bathes everything in its warmth. I stretch while watering the plants and loosening the soil.
Are you tired?
Oh,
Do you want to take a break?
That outfit is so cute. No, I just feel great. When was the last time we got to enjoy a peaceful moment like this? You're up earlier than I expected. I thought you'd sleep in today.
I wanted to do that, but after being busy for so long, I realized how precious free time is.
Yay! We exchange a smile before we return to tending to the potted plants. By the time the sun gets warm enough to make us break a light sweat, we finish our work. I turn to look at Xavier. He's focused on watering the plants. His back is facing me, and the sunlight makes his white sweater look soft and fluffy.
Yes?
Your back is warm from the sun. It's like toast.
Only on one side, though. It's time to flip over.
Aww. On the balcony, he guides me to sit down. A gentle breeze carries a subtle fragrance of flowers, which mixes with his refreshing scent. I can feel my temperature slowly rising, but I'm not sure if it's from the sun or his arm that's pressed against me.
This side is warm now, too.
I feel his weight shift slightly. When I turn, I see Xavier's head is tilted toward me. He's sort of leaning in. Xavier, are you sleepy? If we don't leave soon, we'll miss out on the Cosmic Archaeology Museum's opening hours.
Can we go to the museum tomorrow?
Are you still tired? He looks up at me and slightly nods.
A little.
Oh, he's an EP baby. The missile is EP. I reach out and gently pat his head. We can go to the museum another day. Let's wait until you've gotten enough rest. Just as I'm about to get up, he pulls me back to his side. His grip is gentle, yet firm.
This is the most effective way to rest.
You cutie. That's it? I thought you wanted me to take you somewhere scenic and beautiful.
What do you mean by that's it? The simpler things are, the more cherishable they are at any given moment.
He looks at me. Emotions gently ripple in his eyes.
By sharing more simple moments together, I can become an irreplaceable mark on your life.
That was so cute. I wanted to cry and I had a few tears building. Oh, right. Let's talk about it. Okay, so my overall thoughts of that, but I couldn't think of the word then. My overall thoughts of that card, really, really good. And I keep repeating myself, so I'm not the best when it comes to providing criticism, but one thing I will say is if something doesn't feel right or it feels rushed, then I'm not afraid to say that. And I genuinely think these cards are really nicely timed. So when I say that, with me playing through, obviously giving my commentary, reading it out, and then doing my feedback at the end, these cards are taken anywhere from about 25 minutes to 45 minutes. And that depends on if you're a quick reader like me, or if you want to take your time with it, you know, that sort of thing. Now, I actually quite like that length, and this is coming from me as a content creator. Tomorrow's Catch-22, for example, where if you include both endings, you're looking at about an hour and a half worth of gameplay. I will admit, I do find those cards to be quite long, so I find them quite a bit of a challenge to sit down and record, you know, in one sitting. But this is like the right length. Again, this is just my personal opinion, so if you have another opinion or you disagree in any way, please let me know. But I quite like the length of these. I've been really enjoying this particular banner, not just because of the length, but also because this is more of a fluff. Now, I will admit, I am ready for a bit of spice back in info, because I feel like we've not really had a proper spice banner for a while. And obviously, I'm going to be blunt, I tend to react more to the spice stuff, because I am one of those people that the soft stuff just makes me want to tear up and cry, and when I get emotional, I turn quiet and you can see it on my face. But then when it's spice on, I start screaming. And when I scream, I get views. So, and plus the fact you guys probably clock more reaction there too. So, yeah, Starfall Sanctuary, not my favorite, but definitely one of my favorite Xavier cards I've played so far. The only character we got left is Caleb, so he's going to be coming really soon. Obviously, I don't know when, because this heat wave is making everything very difficult to record, but I am recording as and when I can. So, bear with me. The card is coming, and hopefully this country starts sorting its bloody shit out and gets this weather under control. Then we start getting back into a regular schedule. But for those of you who are wondering where those other series are, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be coming again very soon. A lot of you gave me some very good feedback for that one, and it's changed the way I'm going about the next episode, so you'll be seeing that soon. Date Everything is coming very soon as well as Honkai Star Rail. I've made a decent amount of progress on my Genshin account, so we will be hopefully picking up Genshin, if not August, September at the latest. We've got to finish Fontaine and go through the entirety of Latland, as well as all the other updates that's come up since then. And probably most importantly, there's just a lot of different things I want to cover. We've been gaining quite a bit of attention recently because of my discussion about the Lexi situation, and I want to just continue to emphasize that I'm still updating and posting Love and Deepspace content. That's not going to change, but I want you guys to see me as someone else who, you know, stands up to that. I want to be a positive space for you guys to come in, because if anyone in the comments starts getting nasty, then I will be shutting that shit down straight away, because this is a safe space and I want to make sure that stays the same for all of you. So please, if you see any negative comments, just for your own reference, please do not respond to them and give them what they want, which is a reaction. Just let me deal with it, and if I see it, I'll deal with it. If not, I'm sure YouTube will probably put it in the held for review anyway, because I actually have a bunch of terms set up on the channel, so if you do put a term in, your comment will automatically go to held for review, and it will not become publicly available unless I myself authorize it. So with that note, thank you guys for watching. Keep an eye out for Caleb. He should be coming in at least no later than the next few days, and yeah, I'll see you soon. I'll try to get the lighting fixed as well. Bye.